Or was it on the 3rd floor? I think it was on the 3rd floor. That you then went down to the 2nd? I believe. No. Wait. Yeah, I'm an idiot. It's on the 1st floor. It's right. Fuck. I was right there. God damn it. I remember where it is. I'm an idiot. It's because I never open. Actually, I do open my map in there all the fucking time. Yo soy un idiota. It's right here. God damn it. The gate's open. We can finally check out the 2nd floor of the dorms, which means I have to do it. This is the 2nd floor of the dorms. It looks like some ancient ruins, or no. It's more like a battlefield. Like a bomb blew up here or something. Only one bedroom I can check out? That's a lot of blood, though. Bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore. It's just garbage. Why can I still get coins? I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. Leave the area. Yes. It's creepy. It's the girls' bathroom. Guess we can't go inside. Nothing here for us to investigate. Why is the bathroom completely fine? It's a giraffe! Okay, going in. This room is filled with lockers. Must have been for the Hope Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. There's a metal plate mounted to the locker. I really want to know what's inside, but there's no way. Can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm not even gonna bother to try. Wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, locked. There's a card reader installed on the door. There must be a way. This must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers for the the locker rooms on the 2nd floor. You use your e-handbook, and you have to use your e-handbook to open this up. So does that mean? Well, let's just give it a try. Took my handbook and ran it across the card reader, and then no lock. Maybe the only locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. Or can it? Wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, locked. There's a metal plate mounted to the locker, and there's some way to get it open. We're gonna check every locker. Meticulous. Meticulous. Nope. I don't want to, like, just fly through it all, but... Nope. Just in case it's just slightly different. I don't want to just fly through all of the dialogue. Nope. It wouldn't give me this dialogue if it wasn't important for something. Yep. More coinage. It's like Makoto just doesn't learn his lesson. Nope. Let's see. Metal plates. Oh, are those all just one? Yeah, that was all just one. So I wonder if we can find somebody's. Well, this is cozy. This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It has more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko!
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Huh? A regret? Kyoko looks almost meek now. Right now, she must be thinking about something. I probably shouldn't bother her. Leather chair. I can't imagine a student using something like this. It must have been the headmaster's. Alright. Desk is home to a computer. Must have belonged to the headmaster. More coinage. There's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would
Whoever
seem-
used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. Now we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However,
It's not much though, nothing we don't already
in
know.
other words-
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. The group is responsible for the tragedy, which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair.
However-
That's all there is, not much to it, is there? I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever information we can get our hands on. I see. It's a good outlet to have. It's the Illuminati. Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Is this some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something?
So
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming through. A
Indeed.
breeze. It's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space, does that mean? You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
Very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However-
But I don't have a clue what that password might be. All we know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We really can't really go from there. You're right, that's not nearly enough to
It's
go on.
true.
Look through all of his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. I think of how much time I wasted on this. Jeez. It's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. Maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait, there might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
What? Oh, sorry, I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea he would use her name as his password, knowing how she is, but the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well,
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. How pissed is she gonna be if it's actually Kyoko? You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
hey,
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay, in that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself and turned to face the computer monitor. Kyoko, how do you spell your name? Let me just type the password here. Typed her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands are tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in... Beep, kern. What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked!
why?
Kyoko? Oh, she's pissed. Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. She is pissed. There's a present. Hey, Kyoko. I may as well not have been in the room. Her gaze was fixed only on one thing. A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy? That's what made it so unusual. Let's touch that last. I'd better check out this suspicious present. Ah. There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it, but I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why, you think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous, but surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there? It's probably gonna be Daddy's head.
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? I know. Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath, took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... and he screamed. Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. What? Now can we look at everything? Okay. Guess I gotta talk to Kyoko. Just as he thought, how could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there, human bones. Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing, a dead guy in a box. My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box. Those bones, that body, that's my father. Or at least, what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? Same man she'd been searching for? Hold on, how can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. According to files, Headmaster's a man in his late 30s. It seems also even likely that he's somewhere in the school right now. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school. But the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
In other words...
Now, most likely my father was in this school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility, but I have to believe at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father, so she cut off all ties, but was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. Yep. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Now we can look at the picture. Huh? This picture. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko. Huh?
Why would you...
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past, and yet... to find something like this. Your baby girl is literally a baby girl. So what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here, and now he's abandoned me again. This time he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. This filing cabinet seems the kind of place you'd find a clue. I should take a closer look, but I don't think Kyoko would like some stranger like me touching her dad's stuff.
Hey.
It's fine. Check whatever you want. Very big daddy issues. Are you sure? Okay, then. Everybody's gotta love their daddy, though. I went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top, but all I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He's pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
Well?
It's just because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
Now...
No, she has emotions. She's just really good at wearing masks. If he couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have been able to do that. He would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. Let's look at the bones one more time. What was in the box? It was wrapped up all nice. Human bones. Like, are we gonna ignore the fact that, like, the upper left half of the skull was fractured? The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission. Hey. Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
Because...
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? Is this... It's an e-handbook, right? It has a label on it that says, in case of emergency. I found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words...
A handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right. It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? But Kyoko, I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Well, I guess we can open all those lockers now.
Hey.
Listen, Makoto, huh? Can I ask a favor? A favor? What is it?
So...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but...
Hey.
Could you leave? Huh?
Correct.
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko, don't worry. I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little. I need to get my emotions in order. Like, alphabetically, or like, numerically, like, this is the strongest emotion, and that needs to go to the bottom. Yeah, that's kind of Makoto right now. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul, but maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again one day. Is that what you were trying to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. I'm sorry. Once I got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later. Yikes. Is she really okay, Kyoko? It must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. Like, look at that. He was clearly murdered. It was, like, right about here, it looks like. Find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed the evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind, which means the mastermind's true identity. 15 of us met in the main hall. Add Mukuro to the mix and you get 16. Including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Even Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead. So the ones that's still left alive are me, Byakuya, Shaggy, Tsundere, Aoi, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive, then there's no question. Wait, no! That can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Let's just double check one more time. Nope, nothing. Is that Egyptian eye supposed to be a clue of some kind? I am susp. I am susp! Also, it's a giraffe. That is all. Wonder if I can open this locker. So does that mean, well, let's just give it a try. Why would you use yours, dumbass? No lock. Maybe only lockers on her. Wait, but what about the emergency handbook? Let's give that one more try. Beep. Alright, just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we've got inside. This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it really belonged to has organization problems in their other life. This is... Okay, my theories are starting to come true. This is a crystal ball, huh? A crystal ball. No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. This is a deck of playing cards. No, they're tarot cards. But wait, are those used for foretelling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order, and dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever's stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. The moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. Shaggy. What? There's no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? Notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here. No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to this school at the same time as the rest of us, and we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? Next. I don't see anything that might be a clue. Looks like the locker open. Now let's see what we got inside. This thing is practically empty, except for there's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see any name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is, but there's some writing inside. It could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I better take a look. Looks like a girl's handwriting, and all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must be really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook. My hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter, and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly, which just so happens to be the headmaster, and my father, who was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. I'm getting correct about some of my suspicions. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. Can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else, but if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hadn't seen her dad since she left when she was little. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. What does this all mean? Quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing, but when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. There's a second despair. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? But the more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? Notebook that seems to belong to Hiro. A pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation, but I want to find that out more. I have to continue moving forward, and I have to believe in everyone. I think there's two more. Yeah, two more. Right, these are all broke. Yeah. Can we go talk to Kyoko? Kyoko! Run back to Kyoko-san. There's all kinds of stuff. I'd better give her some. But she needs to know what we just found. God, fuck. Okay, damn it. Shaggy is the ultimate despair. I don't know. I'm gonna double check the room just to see if there's anything else here. There's nothing else here. Oh. Alright. Alright, let's go to the headmaster's room. Or the data room. This is the 3rd floor. Uno más, por favor. Let's go to the data center. It's closest. And I'm lazy. Monokuma door. Oh, hi, Aoi.
Hey, Makoto.
Ah, Makoto, are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing, yeah? Yeah, I can't help but wonder what about that Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured, if all the doors in the school have been unlocked, that one should be open too, right? Although, I couldn't bring myself to open it. Because it might explode, right? And that'd be really suck, so you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. He raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay, right? Okay, there goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was, wow, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. So this is where you control the Monokuma. There's some kind of hatch on the floor, but right now I'm concerned about that weird device.
What the heck?
Every part of school leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but this place is like #1 gross. It's in a whole different league of creepy. What is this device? Looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though, like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumi'd probably freak out if he saw a cockpit. So the Monokuma room had a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then could that mean...
Okay.
Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Hold on, you can't just or whatever, something like this. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel. Huh? Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. You know, what did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says Data Center. Data Center? Took a good look at the control panel. And I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled Data Center. That must be the one she pushed, but the Data Center. It's right next door. The room we were just in. That's where the strange noise came from. I'd probably go check it out. Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here. Okay. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Is that Monokuma? Hey! Rawr! Give me all your donuts! Is that you, Hina? What? Aw, man, busted. How did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote-controlled camera kind of setup? You don't even know what you're controlling.
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Ah, guess what I found? A self-destruct button. Whatever you do, don't push it.
Too bad.
Aw, man. Are you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it and the control panel inside. Yeah. It would have been funny if it said Monokuma with the parentheses Aoi or, you know, whatever. Hina. Wow, hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma. Huh? What do you mean? Or you were controlling just now. It was Monokuma. Monokuma? What? For real? Yep, looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. Okay, one, everything's shaped with bear paws. Two, she was using it, which is highly suspicious for someone who's incredibly technically inept. And yeah, whatever. Which means the Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center area with the monitors. In other words,
Hey,
maybe the Mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Kyoka's theory was right. But the Mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here. That must mean they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true... I'd also like to point out the fact that, I know I'm very picky on words, but it says it began with 16 students, not it only had a total of 16. Because it began with 16, that means they can add to it. That is what wording is, and that is why your wording is incredibly important. And that is something that I don't think they missed on purpose. You know, people take a single step in Hope speaks since the killing game began. And you have to think about it. They haven't taken a single step. What if they're paralyzed? What if they scoot around on their butt? There's a lot of ways you can get around words. And not lie, technically. Then the mastermind Monokuma's puppeteer really is the 16th student. No, it can't be. There's no way, right? Oh boy. What's wrong, Kodo? I don't like that face you're making. Oh no, it's nothing. Oh, okay. What about you? Is everything okay? Oh, well, it's just, this is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? I can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true. So, like, you want to leave soon? There's still a lot of other places to check. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time sitting around here. Okay, you want to get going? Yeah, but wait. What's wrong, Kodo? Let's hurry up and get out of here. But there's... Suspicion! Click. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? The door! It just locked on its own. What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right, it's locked. But why? Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma!
Just a second.
Hey, no fair. You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like. It's for your benefit. Because that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving. Then that room, as you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. So right now you're being operated by someone in that room.
Indeed.
Correctamundo. But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't, did you? Boo-hoo, are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? No way. The hatch on the floor. Too bad, that was your one big chance, and you blew it.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be open from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Unless, of course, Aoi's actually a robot, and Hina's the actual mastermind. And so she's been controlling both herself and and Monokuma. So it's a double robot masterpiece. Ta-da! Peace. Gasp is right. He's gone, but... Was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure. Then, when I said we should leave, well, the hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault. Okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most out of what we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving. Okay, I'm gonna run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice. You got me all motivated again. Okay, I'm out. See you later. Peace. And it took off at a full sprint. Now I have to do what I can too. That's the only way forward. Headmaster's room.